You are watching Soundwave's Soundwave Sunday. Operation Question and Answer. Initiate. Booyah.
Hello Autobots and Decepticons, my name is Soulmongry and I'd like to welcome you guys all to another Soundwave Sunday! And I'm excited. Soundwave Sunday, always a great day, and Sunday's always a great day as well. And I want to say thank you again for asking all those questions in the comments below. Really means a lot to me, and I apologize if I can't get to your questions sometimes. I only can pick between like 10 and 15, otherwise the episode would just drag on and on and on. So I'm sorry if you never had your question answered, but keep trying, it might happen next time. So let's get this started. First question comes from Mr. Megatron 1999. Hey Mungry, what is the worst and best game you have ever played, and what is your next walkthrough, apart from Sly 4, going to be? Well, my best game I've ever played, you guys all know what I'm going to say here. It's The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I did a playthrough on my channel, and I absolutely love that game. It was just amazing. It stands the test of time, which means you can still go back and play it right now at this day. I think like Super Nintendo and Nintendo games and like Sega Genesis do a good job of that because 2D is always pretty fun. And if you go back and try to play like a PlayStation 1 game or like a Nintendo 64 game, it's a little bit harder because that's kind of the beginning steps of the graphics that we have today. So it's really kind of hard to look at that and play it even if it is a good game. But I think like older consoles really stand the test of time, which is pretty cool. And for the worst game I've ever played, I don't remember like all the games I played. I played a lot of games, you guys know that. But I would probably have to say the worst game that I've played in recent memory would have to be that Transformers Beast Wars game. That game was absolutely terrible. You guys saw me play it. I played 3 missions of it. Not the fighting one, the actual one where you went and walked around. That game was very, very terrible. I almost stopped playing that within the first 2 minutes of starting it. So I'm going to have to go with that one right now. Next question comes from BTW We Are Gamers. Hey Mungry, I have a good question for you. What would you choose as a pet? Laserbeak, a giant dragon, or a boring stone? Well, let me see here. Laserbeak would probably kill you within 2 seconds, so I'm going to rule him out. A boring stone would be pretty fun because you could skip him across the lake, but then it'd be like, come back to me, boring stone, I miss you so much! And he wouldn't come back to the shore until like 7 million years later as he gets slowly swept in by the tide, so you'd lose him pretty quick. So I'm gonna have to go with a giant dragon because you could ride that bad boy. And haven't you seen How to Train Your Dragon in 3D? I mean, that's pretty epic. And that is also the Turtle of Doom's favorite movie. So everybody write a comment to the Turtle of Doom if you know of his channel. Tell him that it's okay that How to Train Your Dragon in 3D is your favorite movie. Alright, next question comes from Dragonzilla. Mungry, in your opinion, who is the scariest Transformer, not including Unicron? This right here is an easy one for me, and it's easy because I think I mentioned them like an episode ago or a Soundwave Sunday ago, and I'm going to have to go with the Quintessons. It's easy because they have all these heads, so they're like a messed up birth defect Transformer right away off the bat, and then they make terrible decisions, and they're all pretty ugly as well. Next question comes from Jim Tin. Mungry, if you woke up one day and found you were made of chocolate, what would you do? Well, I may try to eat myself, but before that, I would definitely see if I could score a date with Green because she is so sweet, if you know what I mean. Next question comes from Sideswipe Animations. If you were a member of the Cooper gang, what animal would you be and what skills would you bring to the table? You can't be a lobster who shoots butter at people. Now that is lame. I called that person. You know, Sideswipe, you know that I called the lobster that shoots butter at people. So that's not fair. But I'll play your game here, your sick and twisted game. And I will be a cheetah because that would be awesome to be super, super fast. I would either want to be a cheetah or what's the giant thing? Maybe an elephant, and then you could throw peanuts at people. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool as well. And you could also like spray water out. But I would have to say a cheetah for sure because you got the super speed. And I also wanted to thank you guys for watching that series as well. I'm loving that Sly 4th series. If you haven't watched that, definitely check it out. Give it a chance. If I were to describe that game in 2 words, it would be funny fun. Because that game is a lot of fun and it's pretty funny as well. The dialogue's good and it's a pretty great adventure. Next question comes from WC Green Dwarf. What do you want to be? Dream job at your age. What do you think? I'm like a grandpa or something. Soundwave Sunday 37. But yeah, what would I like to be like a dream job? Alright, I'm gonna hop in Total Recall machine here and go to the dream job. I think it'd be pretty sweet to be possibly like a pilot. I always wanted to fly. I think that'd be fun. Or maybe an outdoor tour guide, or even like a scuba diver would be cool as well, because then you get the sense of adventure still in your job. And then maybe for my number one, if I could, a food tester. That would just be epic, because you're testing all this goodness, but sometimes you don't get to test the goodest of the good. You test the bad of the bad, and you get a sour, bad taste in your mouth. So it's a love-hate job there with that one. And I'm going to provide you guys with a little bit of real talk right now, as the Game Grumps would say. But I wanted to thank you guys all for watching my videos. It means a lot to me. I used to do computer programming, and then I started making more of these videos, and I started to get a lot of views and stuff because of you guys and everybody liking my video and commenting. I definitely appreciate it. It has done so much for me. And as of right now, I'm just making videos for YouTube. And I really enjoy doing the video editing and also commentating. I love talking to you guys, so that really helps. But what helps the most are you guys. You guys have allowed me to do this, and it has become a dream for me. And you guys are all really awesome. I appreciate all the likes, all the favorites. It only helps me out and allows me to keep doing this. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do it at all. And I even appreciate the guys that take the time to give a thumbs up to a video they might not even watch or something like that. That definitely helps a lot as well. And I don't want to get into it too much, but you guys have helped me beyond like YouTube and stuff, with me being able to stop doing my other job where I was sitting in front of a computer for 8 hours a day. I was able to actually work on some issues that I had in my health. I don't want to get into the health issues and stuff, but you definitely have helped me out, and I have become a lot healthier. So that really, really, really means a lot to me. So thank you guys so much, and I can't say that enough. It really means a lot to me for all you have done. Alright, next question comes from Aoif Nolan. I know I messed your name up. I apologize. So, Mungry, what would you do if you were knockout for a day? Well, I might do some evil experiments. That'd be pretty fun. I might work on my finish, because I got a pretty smooth ride and I'm pretty fast. Or, you know what? I might just hang out in a wall like a poster, because hanging out is sometimes just the right thing to do for a day. Next question comes from Shining Destiny Kai. What was your favorite Super Bowl commercial? Personally, my favorite was the Budweiser Clydesdale Brotherhood. Alright, I had two of them. One I thought was pretty funny, but it was kind of gross at the same time. It was the GoDaddy, the making out one. And it was funny because I was watching it with one of my friends, and she looked at me and she said, "Wow, she must have got paid a lot of money for that." And I looked at her and I said, "I bet you he got paid more." And we had a chuckle about that. It was more funny. You had to be there. She knows that I like do stuff on the web for the most part, so she thought that was pretty funny as well. But probably my overall favorite one was the commercial where they showed, I think it was the gazelle getting chased by the cheetah, and then that guy run up really quick and then tackle the cheetah and then like tie him in a knot with his tail. I thought that was really funny. And I don't know what the commercial was for, but I thought it was pretty good. Next question comes from MeBold0036. I'm from Australia. That's awesome. I want to visit that someday. And he asks, most anticipated movies/games for 2013. I'm going to say for movies, Iron Man. It's got to be. I mean, that looks phenomenal. I don't like this new suit colors. It looks like he somehow dropped his sponsorship with yellow mustard and picked up spicy mustard. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But I think it's going to be a fantastic movie either way. And for games, I'm playing it right now. Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. I was looking forward to that for such a long time, and I'm having a blast with that. And I'm just really, really excited. And now that I think of it, let's rewind into the past. I forgot to answer the last part of Mr. Megatron's question first. He asked what I was going to be playing after Sly 4. And I got a special thing coming for all you Transformers fans out there. I know you guys will enjoy that. But I also plan on doing Tomb Raider, so I hope you guys like that game. I mean, it looks cool, it looks fun, and I'm excited for it because it's got that survival, that gritty, down-to-earth feeling, and I can't wait to try that out. And also, I might try out a game on Steam called The Bridge, but I'm not exactly sure about that one either. It's kind of like Braid. But let me know if you guys have any suggestions for upcoming games as well. Next question comes from TV Kanzler. Hey Mungry, I've been hearing rumors about Transformers 4. I was wondering what your thoughts are and what you think the movie's going to be about. Soundwave Sunday 37. And Transformers 4, it's pretty much a mystery to me. I don't like to spoil a lot of movies because then I kind of get to the movie and I'm like, oh, I heard about that. Oh, I saw that for that trailer. I like to kind of keep it on the DL, but I'm hoping that Michael Bay watched some Transformers cartoons and understands what they're supposed to be about and makes the movie on the Transformers and not the humans this time. That is my only request, and I wish him luck because he doesn't do a good job of making stuff blow up, which is nice. Alright, last question comes from Golf Game Player 1. Hey Mungry, what if all the red lobsters in the world blew up and there was no more? What would you do? Well, that would be a very, very devastating day. I would definitely be very, very sad. But fortunately, I watched the movie Forrest Gump, and I know life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what shrimp you're gonna dip. So I would go and become a shrimper, and I would solve all the shrimping issues for myself. I wouldn't sell any of them, but I would just have this huge stockpile of shrimp, and I would just be in heaven. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Soundwave Sunday, episode number 37. Don't forget to leave your questions in the comments below, and have a beautiful Soundwave Sunday, everyone.